Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. So one of the tools we use a lot at my agency is location insertion in responsive search ads. And with all forms of insertion, like keyword insertion, there are some nuances and tricks and just things to know about implementing it to make sure you get it right. So first off, what is location insertion? So basically what it is Google will automatically determine the city, state, or country that the user is located in and will automatically insert that into your ad copy. And so in this example, this is like a starter ad, just saying best plumber in Toronto. And let's say I was targeting all of Ontario, which is a province in Canada. For those that don't know, it's where I'm located. So somebody might be in Kitchener, somebody might be in Waterloo, somebody might be in Ajax, and what have you. And so if you wanted to kind of historically use the city, you could either do that with like keyword insertion if you were using keywords that included locations, but that would create a gap because not everybody uses the location, but yet you may want to show their location in the ad. Plus, it means you're going to have to build out like a boatload of ad groups and keywords and customized ads for each one of those. So this just makes short work of everything. Um, you can still use location-based keywords, but you don't need to exclusively use those. So instead of using in Toronto in here, I just open the parentheses and I select location insurance. It's automatically going to fill things in for me. And so this is all set now. It's going to say best plumber in location, but you do need to ensure that you have a fallback because Google can't always locate people. So you do need to have default text, and that occurs or appears right here. And you don't necessarily want to say Toronto as a default. You might say town. And so if Google can't show the city, it's going to say best plumber in town, and that's not the best creative ever. But I mean, it shows you an example of kind of what the default could be. You could say in your area, in your location. You also have to make sure that the default text will fit within the space provided. And you do, if you happen to have, a long city name, then Google will use the default. So you do want to have quite a few kind of characters to spare in here to replace city to make sure that, at least in most cases, that the city will actually appear in your ad. And that's kind of it. The other thing I just mentioned is states only work in the United States. If you were to use state in targeting Canada, it won't figure out that you mean provinces. So you can't do that. I don't know what the error is, but I mean, it won't let you do it, or it won't display properly. So just don't use state outside of the US. And of course, you can use country, and that would be if you're using an international campaign. But for the most part, we use city, and we'll do that typically when we're either running regional campaigns or we're running a large campaign across the U.S. But there is benefit to the user to feel like they're working with somebody locally. And that'd be great, like if you have a chain of restaurants and you're located in all those cities, that you could build out, a single campaign targeting all of those cities and just include the city um, automatically for the person that's searching. So that's basically it. Again, using that localization in your ad copy can definitely boost your click-through rate and your conversion rates, which is going to improve your overall performance. So if you're not using this tool, I do recommend checking it out, giving it a try. You can run this as an experiment as well. You can swap out kind of your default copy with the location-based copy using ad variations. That's another thing we do a lot at my agency. That is it for today. I hope you find this useful, and I will see you next time.